7. Okay, 18. No way, time to immediately die at the UFO. Oh my god! 23! That's fucking incredible, man. How did I do that? Yeah, I'm sorry, this all is just too forgettable for me to continue playing. It's so bad. Yeah, I got any best control chaos. Maybe I can just lay that out real quick. Oh my god. Words cannot describe how much better this level is in Pale Machine. Oh my fucking god, dude. That would have been such an insane fluke. Oh my god, I almost did it. What? I died to the last possible place I could have died, man. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Oh, that was so fun, dude. Oh my god. Dude, it's so consistent as well, after practicing. GG. So clean, so fun. Get me out of here, come on. 20,000 stars too, yes, Steam achievement. Let's go. We love that. 7549. That was no struggle at all. Last night for like 2 hours I just played this and like the rest of the legendary levels in Limbo in a group with my friends. And I didn't practice any of these levels, I was just playing from 0. And that's when I fluked to 84, just with no pre-practice. In the pursuit of dying at 84, I died, 71, 68, and then 62 4 times, and then 61 once. And I had a bunch of in-between deaths. But this level is so consistent. I knew exactly what I was dying to last night, and so today I decided I just wanted to get it done. I practiced the exact parts I was dying to. I got fully consistent with the swing. I made sure I knew how to do the end so I didn't die to something random. And even though the end is really hard, I didn't die in the duel at all. Both the duel sections are super difficult. Actual masterpiece. You know what time it is now? Actually, I think it's time to finally get rid of the drill spider. It was nice knowing you. But I never really got to use the drill visual cue, and I really like the star spider. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I have the 10,000 star robot and the 20,000 star spider. I haven't tried to go for 2 in a row. It's definitely not gonna happen. It's worth a shot, because I never try. Okay. Oh my god, dude. See what I mean? How consistent it is? That was 78 on attempt 1. That was 178% completion. Okay, actually talking about the level now. That was insane. This beginning cube is around like 6-star, 5-star difficulty. Not difficult at all. Now this is like hard to insane demon difficulty. I never die here. The only place I die is here. If I click too early, I'll bonk into that. That's pretty much the only place I die. For the first 20%, the level is really easy, but you can see why the level is called Controlled Chaos. Like every few seconds, the entire theme, like the entire decoration scheme changes. Yeah, super consistent and easy pre-drop. And like easily my favorite part of the level, this drop. The timings are like half easy and half buffers, but there is a lot, and you have to click really fast, so there's a lot of room for error, but since the timings are easy, that's what allows it to get consistent. Okay, just the way the level stops like this and just readjusts you upwards, that's so cool. Okay, see, that's a buffer, that's a buffer, that's a buffer, that's a buffer, that's a buffer. That's also probably a buffer. So yeah, all easy timings, but you just need to know when to not buffer. Like, if you buffer that, you're gonna bonk there. This ship is the first real difficulty spike of the level, in my opinion. It's a part you can't just autopilot. This timing can be pretty tricky. You can either do one late timing that'll take you all the way up, or I think what I did is I clicked twice. That just made it easier for me. And then when I learned this level for the first time, I clicked in all these portals. That's not necessary, but it also is a timing for it to work properly. If you hold too late... What? Like, if you don't hold fully into it, then it won't work. You need to hold early, and that'll set you up perfectly. These are all buffers, but they're all really quick. This one is not a buffer, though. You have to wait on that timing. If you buffer that one, you go splat right there. But if you go too low, you also go splat. This ball part is also mostly buffers, but it is really easy to mess up. Because when you have to buffer a bunch in a really short amount of time, there's definitely room for error. Like right there, I've had deaths where... I can try to explain it, because this is like a common death, just like in GD in general. Like when you click too early, like if I'm trying to buffer that, there's been times where I've released too early, like right here. At that point the buffer didn't go through because I let go before I hit the block. If this part wasn't like kinda jank to play at times, this would definitely be my favorite. It is so beautiful looking. And the music too. The music is incredible. I think this is another Nighthawk 22 masterpiece. Okay, parts that can easily kill you. Right here. Because you need to click and then immediately click again. And if you do the click too early, then you might, whoa, what is going on right now? You might just not even hit the blue orb and do your second click where you're supposed to do your first click. It is also double tappable, but I didn't find it necessary. Another easy spot to die is a UFO. If you click too fast there into the transition, you're gonna die to that. Okay, yeah, you can't go too high or else you hit that. But this is the last hard timing before you get into like the actual hard part of the level, in my opinion. Once you're here, you have a little transition break, and then you're into the first swing. This level gave me a lot of swing practice, and I appreciate that, because there's not a lot of levels that just do, like, free-fly swing parts like this to actually have you test your skill. Swing's difficult but consistent. UFO's difficult but consistent. And then we're back to what I would consider another break part, even though the level is visually getting intense. These timings are really easy, up until this wave, dude. I'm consistent with it now, but this is probably the hardest part of the level, this wave. It feels like it has the hardest timings, and your screen also has like a slight, like the whole screen is rotated just like a slight bit. And like even though I'm clicking on the arrow there, I'm still dead because I clicked too early. So you have really tight gaps. It can be kind of hard to tell like exactly where you're going at full speed while you're tilted. After the spam, you get set up for this section of the wave, which is like, if this isn't the hardest part of the level, then I don't know what is. Like, it would have to be the ending duel. But you have to do 1, 2, 3. Look at that gap, dude. You have to do 4 really fast clicks with all really tight gaps. Yeah, that right there, this little area, the cause of a lot of my suffering. Not even from zero, just in practice. I played this level so much in practice, and I would always die here. In full speed, it's fast. It's just pretty much muscle memory. And this whole section with this kind of background could also be considered the hardest section, because it's just super difficult the whole way through. There are a lot more like actual difficult timings you have to keep in mind. Like instead of it just all being buffers, or easy timings, that's not a buffer. And you also can't click it late. And here, this green orb, you're being limited by the yellow orb, so you can't buffer. But you can click too late. Sadly, I had to find this out from zero. It can keep you alive, but if you click too late, you can bonk there. I did die there from zero, like that. It's like a mix of buffers, easy timings, and like actual really difficult timings. So it's got the whole spectrum of timings. This is a notable one right here. It looks pretty scary. This ball is difficult to get used to, because once again, it's a lot of buffers, but they all happen really fast. And if you hesitate at all, you're dead. And then you're back in a break part. This entire section... Oh, this part could also be my favorite part, because it's also so cool. This level just has so many awesome parts. And this whole section is buffer timings, but you pretty much just have to... Like, you just have to memorize this part. There's nothing else to it. If you don't hold a dash orb for long enough, you're screwed. So you need to remember that. Besides that, everything's a buffer, and super easy and fun. It's an awesome section. Now, another one of the hardest parts in the level is the second swing. See, after I practiced it, it's so much more consistent. Okay, I think my visual cue helped out a lot. The visual cue that I used for this swing, and for each timing, that wasn't like an orb. Like these click indicators. I would click when like I was pretty much touching this. Like right here with my swing. And that would pretty much set me up perfectly, and the indicators are really well placed, so if you click in the exact same spot every time, you will get the exact same, like, attempt every time. You'll live. Like, the level follows good gameplay design. You click on the indicators and you survive. And then here, I was dying here a lot during my play sesh last night, and I realized it was because I have no idea, like, what to look for when I'm in this part, or when I turn mini. The cue I had was just click before the arrow and just win every time. Not that bad. And this dash orb is also really difficult. Like, depending on when you hit it, you're gonna have to click here differently. This is also a release and an immediate click right away, so that also, it doesn't like set you down. You have to click again. If you hit it really late, you have to click and release a lot earlier. Okay, I thought I felt an adjustment there. Let's run that one back. There's a little teleport adjustment here at this yellow orb. How nice. That's why this last little bit felt so consistent. Oh, there's another teleport adjustment at the orbs. Okay. Yeah, this level does care a lot about its gameplay, which I greatly appreciate. And I can tell the level is incredibly fun to play. Never really had a bad time with it at all. Now the most like intimidating looking part of the level probably for people who haven't played it. So when I got here during my first practice run, my jaw was probably agape. This gameplay you don't see anywhere. It's just, once again, it's just knowing where to buffer. All these are buffers, you just have to know when to tap. And I think I only ever died once here from zero. Because like, if you don't know, you could buffer there and then release. Just like, barely too early. Like, it's still possible to die. With enough practice, it just becomes free. And if you're planning on practicing it, I would put your checkpoints off screen, so they don't clog up the screen. Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. Where the hell am I? There I am. This part is usually where I start to feel nerves, because this part is also really difficult, but it gets consistent, as always. I don't really know what else to say, man. The first 40% is consistent, but easy, and the last 40% is consistent and difficult. It is kind of a test of how good your nerve control is, because at this point, you're getting to like right here, you have to do a ship timing into like a ship adjustment, which I know ship is like one of the game modes that like gets the hardest when you have nerves. At least like from me, from experience. Learning the swing was really difficult. I did not have an easy time figuring this out, because the physics on the mini swing, they just feel unnatural. But there is a teleport there at the cube portal to set you up if you like enter it super weirdly. And now the most complicated part of the whole level, this duel and onward. I didn't die here because I'm just, of course, like the duel fluking god, and I never die at duels. It's complex in the sense that you need to pay attention to both your icons, or at least like keep in mind both your icons. You can't just like look at one and be okay. Or like, you can't just look at one and then do the timings just for that icon. So like, immediately, first example, I need to slow the game down even more. Once your cube is falling here, it can't jump. But this guy needs to jump, so you need to do a small little click for this cube to jump before this guy hits the ground. Or else you both jump, and it's GG. And then like the song has reached like peak intensity as well. The deco's going crazy, the camera has finally started to move now. You're now in the middle of the screen, the camera starts shifting. Absolute maximum intensity, and I love it. Like, the duel itself is not difficult, it just can kind of be jank at times. Like, even while completing this level, I still wasn't sure if there was a part that was going to kill me, and it's coming up here in a sec. It's these spider orbs right here. This was the only little area that made me concerned at the end. Because sometimes, I don't know if it's going to happen right now, but if I buffer, okay, if I buffer, I live. But there were just times where I buffered, and I would immediately hit this spike and die. And now I guess I'm gonna do tradition and to learn the level after I already beat it. If I had to guess, this cube is like hitting, it's somehow getting so low that it's able to hit the orb early. So what would it have to be? It would have to be like, okay, I need to go a little faster. I hit this yellow orb too late or something, and it caused me to go really like early down. Okay, that had to have been it. If you don't want to die there, I guess time that late, and then you're okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. If you don't want to die at the double spider orb, do a timing here so you're not super low with this cube. And I was worried if I clicked these too late to avoid like dying here, it would mess up this little section. Because let's see, if I click too late, this cube doesn't make it. So I have to click early, and that's why I was so concerned. I buffered these spider orbs to make sure I wouldn't die here, and that's what worried me. And what worried me is that I would die at the spider orbs. So past this, it's just another buffer. And remember to hold, because if you don't hold, your cube just won't jump here. That's happened to me a lot in practice. Another timing that you actually have to be mindful of, you can't buffer this. You can buffer that, you can buffer that, but this is actually a pretty tight gap. It's very easy to hit the spider orb and die. And next, you have to buffer this green orb and let go before your icon down here can jump again, or else you're dead. And then another difficult timing immediately after, you have to do a micro click on this red orb, or else your top cube is going to jump if you hit it too late. But yeah, micro click and click on the indicator. 2 more buffers. And then we finally reached the part of the level where we descended into actual complete chaos. The level's turned red. The gameplay's gone absolutely insane. There's duels with asymmetrical objects. This wave, like, it's like here, you can't look at the top wave and live because you're dead down there. The level kind of wants you to look at your right side up wave and play based off of those portals. I just found another way to do the ending that's probably more consistent. Yeah, what makes it hard is like knowing like which icon is gonna die to the asymmetrically placed objects. It's like there, I have to be mindful of my bottom icon. My top icon's fine. This one's dead to the spikes on the bottom. This my strat was just to do moderately spaced clicks and I would be okay. Pattern I originally used was just keep it even like that, like keeping my bottom wave just, you know, consistently at the bottom and like meeting at the middle. That was consistent for me. But then another consistent strat I found, at least it was easier for me to see it visually, was just timing, so I would be just above that spike and then releasing right after it, so I would survive there. But then the strat I literally just found 2 seconds ago, don't even worry about meeting in the middle, just go all the way up, all the way back, all the way up, all the way back down. I guess the only problem with that is you have to look at this bottom wave as like a timing reference. So yeah, maybe that's not the best strategy. Maybe I have the best click pattern. But yeah, all the waves in this level I think are the hardest parts of the level, especially this. I would tie this with like the wave around like 45. That turns mini. This part being super fast paced, and the screen having like shaders now and pulses that obscure your vision also makes it hard to see. It's very easy to lose track of your wave here, and like right there, I thought I clicked perfectly fine, but I clicked way too late. I don't even think the click went through. See, not dying at any of the duels from 0, the 2 times I got there, was actually really incredible. Now this spider, I had a thought in my mind that I was gonna die here, but I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. Because so many times in practice, I would get caught up with the muscle memory of 3 fast clicks, and then 6 really, really rapid clicks. But the click pattern of 3 rapid clicks got me killed because I clicked too early here. The strat I used was two pretty decent clicks, and then a considerable wait, and then I would do 4 rapid clicks. Yeah, 2 quick clicks there, a little bit of a wait, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 very quick. You literally can't tell what's going on. And then wait a little bit, and then 1, 2, 3 really quick again. I'll try to... I don't even know if I'm going to be able to say the numbers as quick as I do them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, anyways, level has incredible progression. The song's awesome, the gameplay's awesome, it's just solid all around. This will get rated very highly on the legendary tier list. As of right now, on the list I have it right below video. It might go above it because the gameplay is really, really solid now that I've completed it fully. And the song is really, really good. I don't know, man. That was just all around solid. Take my like. Now I only have 2 levels to go. Oh my goodness. I want to have all the legendary levels done at least at some point. I think Orbit will just be like the hard deadline. I won't rank any more levels past Orbit. And then I have Tassar that I have to do, and I have Limbo that I want to do. So 4 main levels before I'm done with my bucket list for this winter break that I'm on right now. I keep beating levels without uploading them. I have so many levels to upload. I don't even want to spam them. I don't want to upload them. I might just try to get all these done before I upload them and just do like a huge upload spree. I don't know. Thanks for watching once again. 20k stars. Awesome achievement. I do want 100% this game, which means I do have to get a rated level. I could do an achievement check since I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I'm at 531 now. These are probably really easy to get. I might just do these now. For some reason I don't have these, and I'm pretty sure secrets are just you type in codes and that's it. So I can get 4 free achievements. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome 2026. Okay, what's up, dude? This where I need to be? Give me helper. Oh, how can I do that? Back on track. Great. There's those achievements. Now I need to cooked and a nostalgia. Is it also a gatekeeper thing? No, it's somewhere else. If I do not have this, I'm gonna be so pissed. How? How do I not have that? Okay, wait, he didn't say anything about this. Oops, I gotta go somewhere else. Thanks to this guy. Dash geometry. There it is. Now, the achievements I have left are actually the last achievements that I need. These are all the hardest ones. Likes on create level, star rated level, rate the stars at levels, get stars, get list rewards, get moons. That's it. Really, the hardest part is gonna be the raid level. This is the only level that I even want to finish.